I'd just rather be alone.
There is a sense of guilt, I think, as well, when you're interacting with other people because you're not yourself, you're not feeling well. Um, there's a mental health component no matter what you're going through. And it's very difficult to interact with people and not feel like you're bringing them into what you're going through. And
Mm,
I think there's a guilt associated with that. I feel it for my husband frequently. I, like you, am very fortunate, and I recognize that I'm married, and my husband's very supportive. He has
mm,
been there for me through all of this. There's been difficult times, but he's always been there for me. And I also have the very fortunate position of not having to work. I don't,
right,
live the life I love as much, but I don't have to work. And that
right.
puts me in a really wonderful position as a sick person, if you could
Hmm.
position as a sick person, right? But I feel the guilt for him all the time because when we
Hmm.
married, he married a young, very healthy woman who was
Right.
very strong and independent. I was an army officer at the time,
Hmm.
and I, had zero problems. And he actually had to really confront that sickness and health portion of
Mm.
the vows.
Mm.
And I don't think many of us ever think about that when we say it. You know?
No, not a, they say in sickness, exactly. It says in sickness and health, but we have no ideas when you're young. If you were at 72 when you do those vows, I have friends who've said you do know what it means.
Oh, yes.
But that's why also, I mean, autoimmune diseases primarily hit women
Yeah.
in their prime time of life when, the developing career, personal relationships, family. This is the time when you can, you're most able to have babies, and it shifts
Hmm.
the world that you thought you would be in. And especially if you thought that you were going to be somebody who did it all, had that career, had all the things that you thought everyone would have, whatever that meant to you. I think